guys. Because this week class will be conducted on the website, so maybe we should start with the install the Angel Studio inside your computer at first. So maybe you can type in with the Angel Studio for a keyword and in the website, and also to download it and to agree with all the conditions and keep the application. Okay, when the application has been downloaded, so you can open it. So you can select the duration where do you want to install Angel Studio, and you just need to keep the next because already download for the previous version. So if you want to update for a new one, you can do install it and also to have a new one. Just click install. If you already download and install inside your computer, you can keep this video and continue with another one. After that, you can start with the Angel Studio. Inside the Angel Studio, it will let you to import setting. It's just like the previous step. You want to set for the previous version with your application, you can choose for it, or all you want to do is to click OK and just open it. When you already open Angel Studio, you can do with the new project. All you need to do is to create a new project and choose for the empty activity. Click next. And then at first you need to select for the language, such as the Java language, because we will use the Java language with our application. So the other thing is the project name. Our project name will be listed by my application 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So if you want to change it, you can modify by yourself, and also to check the set location. It will be installed inside the Angel Studio projects, and it's my project application 3. Okay, I just click next. Okay, when you first time to download for the application, it will let you to download for the SDK too. So it will to update with the new Paraform SDK 33. So just to wait for it and click finish. This one is the new one, new project. First time when you to open a new project, it will take some time for all settings with the JDK and the bundling model. So we just waited for it, and also you need to add it for the new ABD. It's the emulator that you can test your application project. And also I recommend you to use the desktop computer because the internet was stable, so you can download all the data in a safety way. Okay, after you already import new project, you can see that it directly have the empty project. It's only to show up with the hardware here. And in this project, we'll be conducting with the new one we have been taught in last week. So I just to create for the previous project as soon as possible. So I want to change for my layout with the new one. register page. To change the size, so I'll type in the size here, and you can see the Enjoy text size. Click it. For city SP. And now change for new button here to go to page 2, and remind to edit the constraints. Here is the page 2 here. Now we already finished the layout with the page 1, and we will come down with the program. So we get to the main activity here. Inside the main activity, we will use the here. We need to type in for the new approach here. You want to allow the unit to import for the intern approach inside your project. So you double click, it will to import the content intern approach here, so that you can use this approach. New intern, and we need to change the page from this to another one. Is the we call it page 2 activity. But right now we haven't created a new classes activity here, so it will show up with some errors. But that's fine. We will to edit that. So start the activity. Okay, we might let it will different themes here. The first one is a start activities, not the only activity, so we only need to choose for one activity here. So click it, and we go to call the intern for this page. So right now we can to add it for the new one here, activity, and it's empty, and we rename it because we already coded the page 2 activity, so we type in with all the same name, page 2 activity. Another thing I happen to change, so just click finish. Okay, and now we have the page 2. The page 2 also have the main activity and also layout. And we go back to the main activity, we'll see the error was being disappeared. So let's remind me, it's already have the page 2 right now, and we can continue to designing for the second page. But before that, we can set up with the button function here. So we can click a button and click a plus to edit on click. So also to choose for the enjoy on click. And when we to select it, we can use the function. But before that, we need to define for the application function here. So we added another function. Use the public. Go to page 2. And we have the import approach here. So we import it. From this condition, we can use the intent to change the page. But right now we need to use the button, so we added the function for go to page 2. So we can just cut it inside the program and that function can be used with this button. So also we can to add it for the log. So first time we use it, so just double click. So we can take it with the debug, and the message should be go to page 2 here and end it. So now we already have this function, and then we can go to the layout with the first page and set the function go to page 2. Okay, and the next page we will go to page 2 here. Page 2 we can add it for the test view. For the ABD testing. So in your application, you haven't have any ABD right now, you can click for a new device, and I recommend you to install for the P-Software, and this application can be used with the Play Store. So this is a requirement version for you, and you just need to click next and download for the ACE. This version is can be conducted with the API level 31, so you can download it. When you download and finish it, you can click the next and to finish. Then you will see the application inside your computer. Maybe I can download it from. I create a new one. This one. Next. Right now I have this application, and you can see the different API have the different size on the desk. So for example, this one have the 11 GB, so it's very big. So I can download the suitable one, and I only need to do is to go back to the main activity, and we can run it with this to a piece of code and check the result. When the ABD started, you can to test your application. When I click go to page 2, it will to change for the page blue to page 2 right now. And right now we can to modify for the button go to page 1 and let it come back. But in this class, we will conduct with a new way with the bundle, as we have taught last week. Now we can go back to the main activity. We just to modify for this program again. This part. We will use the new function button. Define for a new one button to find it by ID. Find view by ID means that the program can to search the ID inside the layout this way. So we can check the ID is called the button here. So we can to search it by the ID. So we can use R and ID, and it will to show up all the layout ID. So we already checked the ID is the button, so we can click it. But if you want to change it, make it easier to recognize for a different button, we can rename it. And then you can go to page 2. Okay. It will let you to update for the button right now. So update. And the next, we will to start with the lesson. Because we already have the button function here, we need to let the system can listen to our application when the user push the unclick button here. So we will use the set unclick listener to make sure the listener can get the user when it touch the button. So click it. So button unclick listener. Inside it, we will set for the hardware unclick view, and we will use the intern the same way, intern, and make it a new one. Set this intern it class. From the main activity on this page, and the two page 2 activity and class, and also use pointer. New one, set up the bundle value, string type with the user, and varies time. So the first string is mean the variable name, and the second is the variable. So another image is to put the string for the stage. Varies for use the intern to create the path structure. With the bundle. To start this activity, we can change the page and pass the value. Okay, after that, and when we finish the page 1, we can go back to the page 2, and we can continue to let the screen can show up with our variable from the page 1. Okay, so this is the code inside the page 2 activity. So at first we also use the bundle too, and we can use the bundle to get the intern is from the extras, and to make the new variable string is name, the username is equal to bundle get the string, and the string will get by the key, so we will to compare with the key username. How to know the key? We can go back to our main activity. We can see the key here is named for the username. So if the variable named key is the username, the variable is the Tom. So we can call it username is the Tom by the key. And the second one, we can use the variable stage and to call it bundle and get string and also the string stage. And the next one is the label. To call bundle, get the strong and call it label. Okay, and also it's only to show up inside the program, but we haven't had the task to show up with this message. So we use the log string, and also take it for debug and to show up user and class and the variable name username. Okay, then second one. And we can call it and stage class stage variable. Next one. Table. Okay. So right now we already complete for the page 2 activity, and then we can reinstall the application. Go to page 2. Okay, right now we can see that the located will show up the debug, the username is Tom, and the stage wow is able to pass its value. So we can to check the variable from the page 1 here. Here we can check the attach tag here. The key is the stage. This one we have a different tag for it. So we go back to our check here. Okay, one test spell here. Stage. Okay, we compare all the name again. Stage, okay, and we test it. Okay, I already checked that the key level. Test it again. Okay, here we will get the variable from the page 1. That's this application doing. So it's the first time that you to create the application with the bundle and combining with the intern to change the page. So right now it's the testing time. You can create your own application by this approach. And then we can use this approach to create for the first app for the BMI calculate. So maybe you can refer to our slides. If you have any problems, please let me know.